will lose 2 waves to the towers. Trimby's caught and loses his life. Zlatan tanks it. Comp gets a double buff in response.
K-Troll about the fact that VTO got that. Oh, hang on, HiRit!
He's dead! The Ignite's gonna tick!
And I think Rogue is now in a much better position to actually look for the fight.
Yeah, but Misfits have a pretty strong 4v4 if HiRit has Mega Gnar. The most important factor here is Mersa's with the team, but Trimby split off, so it's 2 members toward the top side for Rogue, and they're just gonna try to force their way in.
VTO dodges away from the binding, Solar Flare coming down, but look at the damage the final spark's gonna do so much. VTO dashes forward, but is met with his demise. Odo takes the kill.
Because if Misfits have the setup, Rogue are walking into bubbles, and if Rogue have the setup, Misfits are walking into traps, right? So it's gonna be a contest non-stop. Mersa looking for Trimby.
Flash onto Trimby, Maoang staying around, Wind becomes lightning, he's gonna hit, and the chase is on. Trimby down.
But again, he's just a frontliner.
Solar Flare onto Zlatan looking for the chase, Neon going in as well, but the Equalizer's gonna do a lot of work here. Trimby forced away. Odoamne diving in, Maoang's already killed off Mersa, Zlatan's going low as well. The Cataclysm locking them into the pit as the VTO now joins the fray. The culling from the side from Larssen, now the chase is on. Larssen flashes forward, and Misfits dived in, but then they die. Larssen just dashes away, but Baron started by Misfits. HiRit's gonna try and delay him for as long as possible. Odoamne goes in, pops the stopwatch, Sleep's gonna land on him. There's a shutdown, it's 1. Flash away by Comp, he'll survive. Rogue now answering this fight towards the top side. Cataclysm, stopwatch. Larssen goes the long way around with blast code of his own, and the stopwatch comes out. And Zlatan tries to stay alive. Cullen goes in, Zlatan down. VTO pops the stopwatch, but he will fall as well. You have to feel he gets 1 in response, and it's all on Neon. But what can he do into the face of 3? Larssen flashes, Neon dashes, but Larssen takes the kill. In Larssen dashing across the wall, Mersa down to half HP. He's still alive. The locket keeps him alive for a second longer, but not for long enough. HiRit's on his way up here. Nowhere near the Mega Gnar. Sleep's gonna land onto Maoang, but he can just EQ into the pit. Misfits now need to just poke and prod and see. It goes wide, Zlatan still tanking as much as he can, but the chase is on. Maoang going in, Zlatan already dead, there's Cataclysm as well, with the Equalizer on top of it. It's just layer after layer of delicious damage for Rogue. They don't manage to take anyone out as Odoamne is now being forced away. Misfits have been able to disengage. Odo just over the wall of the Gnar, a millisecond too late.
Wow, how did Rogue keep getting away with so many low health points? VTO
is
looking for the hero play. Immediately disengage from the situation and not overstay their welcome. Now with the Baron, they will look to start controlling these side waves a little bit more. I imagine they'll look to try and play through 2 lanes, 1-4.
Zen is playing with the follow-up. There's the stun, there's the sleep, and there's the very deadlocks. Mersa still low HP, culling off towards the top side. There's the Equalizer, great choke point here for Rogue as Maoang dives in. Zlatan's trying to come to Larssen, but that's 2 quick kills. Over to Larssen himself. Neon and VTO able to walk away. Zlatan's going to be sacrificed here. Larssen will be able to escape as well, but here goes HiRit into the Gnar. 2-man stun, 1 down already. Misfits continue to chase in. Comp trying to get away. Odoamne doing the same. Remember, Larssen no flash here.
Hovering around mid, Misfits have been grouping all game long. HiRit's close to Mega Gnar. VTO has no flash.
VTO caught out. There's Cataclysm stopwatch going to stop it. Locket coming out as well. HiRit trying to get onto the backline, building up that Mega Gnar. Odoamne's low, but look at the double already on the backline. Now it's all on Neon. Rogue just ripping through Misfits, and Neon just has to do what he can. 1 down. Zlatan the front line. Neon, what can you do in a 1v4? Can you stand up and be counted? He steps forward, he forces Rogue away, but still, Neon has to find something.
Rogue forcing Misfits back now. Zlatan.
Wait, why? He blast coned in. He blast coned in. The Infernal Cone puts him into the midst of Rogue, and the GA will be popped, but Zlatan, that was a horror, my man, as Rogue collapsed, take the kill, and now a man to the good will look to push in the mid lane.
Misfits have done such a great job of stalling this game out and finding windows to come back, but that big mistake from Zlatan means that their base will now fall apart. The sieging power of Rogue's Comp is now coming into fruition.
Equalizer and no flashes means a very dead bunch of rabbits. They get deleted under their inhibitor tower. Their inhibitor will fall as well. And Rogue will look to go 1 to the good in this best of 5.
Larssen 11, 1 and 6, 6 items on the Lucian, level 18, dishing out so much damage, 23 assists for Maoang as well. HiRit will try his best, but that's game for Rogue.
It was back and forth until it wasn't. Rogue with game 1.
Look at the positioning of Maoang right now, still level 3.
Mersa flashes forward, there's the root. Trimby with a good knock-up though, and Comp is able to walk away from this one for the moment. Zlatan diving in, Comp flashing away, the Gravitum lands onto 2. And Rogue able to walk away from it until Trimby falls for first blood. Maoang flashes across the wall, gets the Thundering Blow stun, and it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane.
Mersa's mechanics there a little bit messed up. He was looking for the flash auto, but the problem is he couldn't hook because
Scatter the weak. Hexagol made him used in the top lane. Zlatan on his way as well. Marang here for the answer. Zlatan trying to get away. The stun. Odoamne flashes and he will escape. Zlatan dives forward, has the kick. Will be able to take down Odoamne. 1-for-1 traded on the top side. Marang though still has the chase and has the ultimate on the map a little bit. Instead they turn around.
Oh, here it should base here. He's going to think there's a solo kill, but Malrang again is hovering. So if he decides to take it, he might die.
Here comes Malrang. Hexagol made him. It's still stunned up. No way for HiRit to get out of this one. The flash burn, but burn. Odoamne with his second kill of the game.
Language as well. Hang on a second, Trippy.
Featherstorm coming out from Neon. A good disengagement. Mercer's already popped. Rogue 4 members strong in the mid lane. Now a TP coming in from HiRit as he looks to try and turn this one around. Zlatan's on his way. Malrang locked up. And we'll just be able to dance away. The root coming out. Zlatan still chasing forward with the Stormbringer. Zlatan already down to half HP, and no one from Misfits can join their jungler. All sniped by Odoamne.
Larsen's here.
Larsen joins the fray. Here it dashes away. And Rogue will have to settle for 2.
Yeah, Misfits just trying to keep forcing the play because here it TP'd in and Larsen's pushing bot, so they need to get something. Unfortunately, Zlatan couldn't kick, I believe, onto Trimby or Malrang earlier on. Has to use it defensively. That ends up dying. Trimby on the side.
Doesn't have flash, doesn't have the quickness, and it would be very greedy for him to try and find the engage. Here it dives onto the backline. Odoamne caught in the Hexagol to made him. He will be stopped by Neon, but Trimby. Alongside Odoamne able to get a counter kill. It's been available to him. Zlatan stepping forward. Larsen stepping in. Good kick, as you say. But the unleashed power isn't enough. Zlatan trying to dodge around this Mercer low. Here it diving onto the backline. The hook's going to land on Trimby, but he flashes into the bush. 2 kills quickly over to Rogue as they take down HiRit. And they kill off Mercer and they'll turn their eyes back towards the Baron.
Yeah, Larsen doesn't have TP, so he can't be there for it, but the Aphelios has good guns to melt this. Odoamne's around as well. He's looking to see if Misfits want to walk up again. VTO's trying to take their pink, just pushing him back. Trimby
shouldn't really well. Their team fights have looked strong. Currently they are 8,000 gold ahead, and although we cannot count out Misfits, once again they look for a Hail Mary. The TP, an option as they dive onto Zlatan, Malrang. And the rest of Rogue already able to take out one.
Instantly stuns Zlatan the second he ward jumps forward, looks for a kick flash onto Comp. Good reaction time from both the jungle and AD, and Rogue are like this well-oiled machine.
And it's a difficult road for Misfits. Their base in tatters, their inhibitors raised to the ground as the bottom one is about to fall, although Mercer might look for the engage before it does. Comp flashes away, Neon puts the feathers down, Larsen's trying to answer him, dodges away from the feather, pull back, but still Neon has enough damage. Stormbringer into the backline as Odoamne trades with HiRit off towards the bottom side. Trimby low, the root's going out as well, and now Neon can really open up. VTO's going to get the shut down. HiRit continues to step forward. Neon full HP, double buffs as well, but can't chase any further.
Enjoy to watch as Mercer is likely losing his life.
Trying to get to the blast cone, but there's nowhere for him to go. Odoamne on a rampage now, 7-2-4 on this Jace. And because of that, you have to wonder, can Misfits fight around this Baron? They have to look for something, but Odoamne once again the bouncer, the bodyguard, not letting Misfits pass the entry point to the river. Here it will step up, but he's half HP.
Look at Trimby.
Trimby has the flank position. Said that more than once this game, and as you say, they can't get in. Trimby will chase out HiRit. Baron secured for Rogue.
They have a top wave as well, so I don't think they're done here. HiRit is gonna die.
Well identified, K-Drop.
You did nothing wrong there. You did nothing wrong, K-Drop. Right, well, this will be the base once again falling apart for Misfits. Rogue have looked nothing but dominant so far in this series. They're gonna go up 2-0. Misfits will be on their last legs.
Stormbringer in to stop that Nexus tower from firing. The second one will still put up a little bit of a fight, and perhaps Zlatan with a kick, a possibility. He only gets onto one, he only gets onto Comp. He didn't look for the 5-man kick, and Comp now will chase the rest of Misfits down. BTO pops the stopwatch on his fountain, but the shock blast will still find its mark. Neon puts the feathers down, will assassinate Comp, but Rogue with a cannon minion and 4 players left will be able to take down the Nexus towers. Here it back up, Neon slides back into the team, and Rogue with a dominant performance will go 2-0 up. Oh. On his way as well. Larsen has the blast code to get in here if he wants, already level 7. Malrang low, Zlatan tried to smite, but the hook's going to connect, and now the chase is on. Mercer locked up, Trimby will fall. Neon and VTO walk away, blue buff secured by Malrang.
Looks like it's a winning play for Rogue. Misfits again on the offensive. They lose 2 members though, trying to make this invade happen despite...
Give it low, Hexagon is going to keep him away from the damage from Odoamne. Malrang puts down the Cataclysm. Now Odoamne's locked in the pit with Schlatten, who'll get the counter.
Tyrit actually mitigates a lot of damage.
Larsen's just dead.
He's
2
dead.
chains, 1 more auto.
As well, Neon could force them out and just take this straight. Trimby might die or lose his flash.
Yeah, Mercer flashes for the chase. No way for Trimby to get out of that one.
Inboard as well. Schlattan's here for the dive.
No vision for Rogue. Comp kicked back. Straight into the waiting arms of Misfits. Trimby tries to flash away and will escape.
As well, here it's looking for Odo.
Hexagon made him an option. He dodges away. What the? That
Hook goes wide. Oh, good knockup.
Yeah, Schlatten going in here as well, but the chase is on. Kick away. Depth charge going to come out as well, and Larsen's putting the damage down. Trimby low. Mercer will be able to get away, but the Cataclysm locks him up, and that's 2 quick kills over the Rogue.
Down. But this game, we finally see Misfits online, and they find themselves another pick.
Playing so well around vision control as well. VTO now 3-0. Schlatten looking for the kick. Odoamne back into the team. And it's a totally different look for Misfits than for Schlatten. Disappointing.
Objective bounty, but as I say that, here it's going to TP down. Not even to give up the objective bounty whatsoever, but that does give Odoamne a window to TP top. Rogue have a window to look for a fight right now because HiRit can't join it. They need to TP in though.
Hook coming in, dead charge onto the back line, and
HiRit looks for another pick.
Locked up in the Hexagon and the Cataclysm will not save him. HiRit out of the recall and Mercer finds him. There's the charm, there's the knockup. HiRit's on his way. Flashes into the bush, but that bush was already warded by Mercer.
And not a lot of poke is hitting either. Mercer and HiRit are a little bit chunked, but that Kaiser W just missed. Of course, if it hits, the cooldown gets reduced dramatically. A little bit hits and...
yeah, well, that's a life bar reduced dramatically. Is followed up by Trimby. That's what VTO can do when he gets ahead. And Misfits have taken Rogue to the cleaners in Game 3. We are only at 23 minutes in this game, and Rogue are back at their nexus. Misfits continue to push in. Mercer just shepherding here. Has the quickness, dives on to Larsen, and Larsen will try and get away, but already it's another kill over to Misfits. Here it takes 1. Larsen jumps away, VTO dives forward, a double jump just to clean it up. 23 minutes in, the 3rd inhibitor will fall.
Definitely will. They have a massive wave. There's only 1 tower left. Yeah, it's just such a dominant game from Misfits. Maybe Odo will get a kill on the back half of it, but now it's definitely looking forward to Game 4. Misfits, we'll see how...
I was just looking for some damage, as Larsen did just TP back into lane.
So I think the main reason why that didn't work was because of the minion wave. So VTO could have R'd into E, but if he...
Mercer caught out. Doesn't really have anywhere to go, and with Yuumi on his shoulders, Trimby takes first blood. Schlatten chasing in here, only level 5. VTO now diving forward, but the shockwave's going to bring them both back. VTO has to use the perfect execution to try and get away. Schlatten must almost be 6, otherwise this is such a continued fight here. Malrang smites it, gets the 6, puts the Cataclysm down. Oh, and it's all gone wrong for Misfits. They were looking for a dive of their own, they overstayed, and because of that, Schlatten will fall here. Comp chases him down, he's healing.
Right. There they go.
Schlatten going in, Smite secures it, Riptailed Eye is down, they will get it, and Malrang's down as well. Odoamne getting chased out by Schlatten. He should fall to Comp here, who gets the auto attacks off, slicing Maelstrom onto the backline, and now Neon joins the fray, double to HiRit. Rogue continues to step forward into 4 members of Misfits. Comp with the Yuumi on his shoulders doing a lot of work here. Exhaust going down as well. Odoamne putting the damage down. Comp's going to dash away. Trimby and Odoamne now in the pitch. Comp flashes back forward. Looking to get excited on this Zeri as Misfits are on the retreat. Feathers fly out. The pull back. Neon can't flash forward and get the root. Comp so low. Still alive somehow.
Messed it up, but here's Malrang with ultimate.
Yeah, I don't think Misfits won out on it in the end.
Not anymore.
Oh, wow.
If that Herald take him, we'll see if Rogue want to start that one up.
Shockwave?
Solo kill.
VTO might just die here. And the auto attack is enough. Twilight Shroud a little bit late. Mercer was coming in as well, but has to use the grand entrance to make a grand exit as he tries to escape. Malrang, though, this man has no fear.
Another emote. He's got many. He's got the emote wheel going.
Thing as Misfits look for the fight. Schlatten is here. TP's coming in. VTO looking for the flank position, but he's dead where he stands. And even with the quickness coming in from Mercer, he's locked back in the Cataclysm. HiRit dives onto the backline, but immediately exhausted. And maybe he'll get Comp, or maybe he won't even get that. The heals on Comp are absurd. And Misfits happen here. Quickness going in. The ball is on Malrang. He'll flash away, but here comes Comp across the wall. Cataclysm going down as well as Malrang tries to look up too. Onslaught of Shadows used by Schlatten to get away, and already Mercer's dead. Neon has to flash the wall, and Misfits were looking for a pick, but all of Rogue is there in a heartbeat. Feathers come back, Malrang still alive. HiRit going in with a slicing maelstrom, knocked back by Odawamne. A great gnar by him. BTO dancing on the edge of vision, has to find something, but Malrang is marking him like a man possessed. BTO unable to ever approach the fight.
Oh! The damage from Comp, along with the ignite, almost gets that kill onto Neon. He's forced to
he's going. Just surf your way underneath the tower. Comp's gonna proxy a wave in mid lane, not something we too commonly see. Schlatan's on the chase, Odawamne trying to get away, still has the flash and will flash across the wall to the relative safety of his teammate. Schlatan's still dancing around, the Prowling projectile finds its mark. Comp with the auto for the slow, but can't quite find the final bit of damage. Now Misfits
it's not stopping.
Coming back out. Odo will fall, shut down over to VTO.
Wow, what an extended exchange.
Comp, he's looking for it. It's still going, Betty. Every exchange is extended and every team fight continues for a couple of minutes as Mercer and VTO try to escape. Comp, you gonna dive in? Just gonna find it. Here it goes in, slicing mouse on the fit, going out, and Oriana's already dead. The shutdown is the second for VTO. They continue to fight, but Comp is still alive on the back line. And because Seri has 400 years behind her belt, even the entirety of Misfits cannot kill her. Rogue are looking for the win.
And they only lost Larson. They have a wave, and it's just going to be a win for Rogue. 3-1 in the series. What a dominant game 4. Misfits bounce back, yes, but Rogue slam any chances they had right back to the ground. And it all comes off the back of Comp on this series. Fantastic team fighting. Larson as well. Malrang did his job. This version of Rogue is great.
For the 4th time in a row, Rogue will lock their spot.